Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to take a look at the Vivo X300 Pro. Now, you can pick this one up online. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price on this one starts at $900. Now, this is the Chinese version. I got it from GizTop. As far as the global version, that one hasn't been released yet. All right, so let's get right into it. First things first, shout out to White Shoes, back in the building.
I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes.
White Shoes, calm down. Okay, Vivo X300 Pro. Now, I know the first question everybody's going to ask is if you got yourself a Vivo X200 Pro, should you upgrade? The answer is no, definitely not. If you do, congratulations, you bought the same phone twice. Now, of course, when it comes to specs on paper, yes, there is some differences. So let's go through the differences real quick. Now, with the Vivo X200 Pro, this one you can find on GizTop right now for $750. X300 Pro, $900. So what are you getting for that extra $150? Well, you're getting a newer processor. This is the Dimensity 9400. Now you're going to get the 9500, so slightly better performance. The cameras. Now, the X200 Pro, arguably one of the best camera phones of 2025, easily in my top phones for cameras. But you're getting a slightly improved camera. Now you're getting some slightly improved sensors. As far as the megapixels, exactly the same on the rear, but newer sensors. Now with the front-facing camera, this is 32 megapixels. Now you're going up to 50. So slightly better front-facing camera. Battery, this is 6,000 milliamps. Now you went up to 6,510 with 40-watt wireless charge. This one has 30-watt wireless charge, so slightly better battery. And of course, with the build quality, this one has a slight curve on the display. This is completely flat. And now you're getting the new action button. Other than that, everything else is exactly the same. Now, me personally, this blue color right here, I would keep this phone just for this blue color alone. This is arguably one of my favorite color phones of the year. Besides its big brother, okay, the X200 Ultra, this red right here is insane with the black sides. I love this. But again, if you got the X200 Pro, just keep this. The camera on this phone right here is amazing. It's better than half of the new phones out today. Okay, so I would not upgrade. However, if you like me and you just want to upgrade your life, then upgrade. And if you do upgrade, this is what you're going to get. The Vivo X300 Pro. Now, this is a beast right here. Let's unbox it and then go through the specs. As far as the presentation, nice black box. Y'all know I like that. Giggity. Inside, this is going to be a device. Okay, let's go ahead and power this up. Like I said, Chinese version, running on AT&T. Let's see what else you get. Now, inside the box, you get a nice case. Okay, and this is actually a good case. Okay. You get your usual books and shit, plug them and file them. This is going to be SIM ejection tool, USB Type-C charging cable, and you get the fast charging brick in the box. Shoes, you want to say it for me or you want me to say it? Okay, I'll say it. Samsung, Google, Apple, nothing. Motorola, Sony, fucking Sony. Put the charger in the box, okay? This is one-stop shopping right here. Now, let's take a look at the actual device. Let's see, are we powered up yet? Okay, there it is. Let me go ahead and put my code in real quick. And then we'll walk through the specs. Okay, all right. Now, on the side note, y'all seen me and Shoes. We had a little battle last video, okay? We had a little employee meeting. I almost got fired. All right, Shoes almost fired me, but I talked my way into keeping my job. All right, here we go. Let's go through the specs. Now, this one comes in 4 different colors. You got black, blue, brown, and white. This is obviously white. For the display, you got a 6.78-inch LTPO AMOLED panel with a resolution of 1260 by 2800. Now that's 452 for the PPI Patrol. You got HDR10 Plus, Dolby Vision, up to 4500 nits brightness, and a 120 Hz refresh rate. Now the phone is IP68, dust and water resistant, and you got scratch resistant glass on the front. Now let me do the smell test on this one real quick. Smells like photography, okay? This is a camera phone right here. If you love camera phones, you're gonna love this. Vivo makes the best camera phones on the market. I'm saying that right now. Vivo, Oppo, Xiaomi, in that order. Now, as far as the processor, you got the MediaTek Dimensity 9500 with the G1 Ultra GPU. Now, what does that mean in English? Flagship specs, bro. Flagship specs. Now, you got 12 or 16 gigs of RAM, 256, 512, or 1 terabyte of storage. No micro SD card slot for expandable memory. Now, it's running Android 16 with Origin OS 6 skin on top. And you're guaranteed 4 years of upgrades. 4 years. Now, for the battery, you got a 6,510 milliamp battery that features 90 watt fast charge, 40 watt wireless charge, and reverse wireless charging. Now, for the cameras, on the rear, you got a triple setup. So you got a 50 megapixel wide angle, a 50 megapixel ultra wide angle, and you got let me say that again. 50 megapixel wide angle, 50 megapixel ultra wide, and a 200 megapixel periscope telephoto lens. Now you can shoot 8K video at 30 frames per second or 4K video at 60 or 120 frames per second. Now in the front, you got a 50 megapixel wide angle lens and you can shoot 4K video at 60 frames per second. Now you got dual stereo speakers, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, NFC, always on display, face unlock, on-screen fingerprint sensor. You got the new customizable action button. And you got an IR blaster. And shout out to Vivo. They followed Xiaomi's pattern and put the IR blaster in the back. So no more IR blaster in the top. So you got to look like a douchebag, okay, when you're trying to use your IR blaster clandestinely. Okay, is that a word? If you're trying to be on some clandestine shit and use your IR blaster, now it's in the back. So now you just hold your phone straight up like this and use the IR blaster. Now, let's look around the device real quick. If you notice, here's the X200, here's the X300. Both of them have the flat panels on the flat sides. Okay, the flat sides. But if you look closely, you see on the 200, it kind of has a slight raised curved display. And it feels good. I actually like this. I like the flat slides because y'all know I'm tired of curved displays, but I don't mind a curved display if you still got the completely flat sides. So they did it right with this one. This one is completely flat. Okay, completely flat on the sides. This is going to be a power button, volume rocker. On the bottom, speaker grill, USB Type-C charging slot, physical SIM tray. On this side, this is your action button. Customizable action button. Now, when I go through the settings, I'm going to show y'all something real quick. If y'all remember during my iPhone video, you see the iPhone has, I'll show it to you right now. Matter of fact, let me take this case off. All right, check this out. You see the iPhone has the action button right here? So with my iPhone action button, if I press it and hold it, it turns my flashlight on and off. That's pretty dope. But if you watch my iPhone video, I said, why isn't this button multifunctional? Why does it only have one function? Check this out. With the Vivo, if I press it and hold it, let me go ahead and open this up real quick. If I press it and hold it, you see, it switched to vibrate, ring. Okay, that's how I switch to vibrate and ring. But now watch this. If I double press, now it turns on my flashlight. This is how it should be. Multi-use, okay? Multifunctional button. And it actually works, and it's customizable. And I know somebody's going to say they copied it from Apple. Yo, not only did they copy it from Apple, let me show you something real quick. Now, I just want to show y'all real quick. Let's go to, okay, shortcuts and accessibility. Watch this. You see the shortcut button? Look at this. Not only did they copy it from Apple, they copied the whole screen. Now, am I mad at that? No, because like I said, if something works, I'm a consumer. I'm not making no money from none of these companies. Copy from each other. But this is blatant. This is blatant right here. Anyway, okay. All right, so that's that. Now, let's go through some of the basics. Let me get this out the way now, just in case you're wondering. Here's the family right here. This right here. Woo. The X200 Ultra, the best camera phone of 2025. But the X200 Pro and 300 Pro, they're this far behind. Okay, if this is the top, they're this far behind. The camera phones are incredible. Now, let's just walk through some of the basics. I'm gonna try to make this video as quick as I can. Let me get a little wipe down right here. Matter of fact, let me show y'all something. First of all, a couple of different ways you can open up your device. Now you can swipe up, you can put in your pad and your pin. Next, you got your on-screen fingerprint sensor. And if you look closely, look at that glass effect. You see how kind of ripples? Watch this. Now I'm gonna use a different finger. You see that ripple? I love that, okay? And you got face unlock. Now let me show you face unlock real quick. All right, now here's the face unlock. Watch this. Bang. Excellent biometrics. Let's do 3 in a row. That's 2, 3. Now I'm not gonna look at it. I'm gonna look over. Bang. Excellent. I mean, excellent biometrics. Sometimes the face unlock is so fast, I got to turn it off. That's why I had to pause the video real quick. I got to turn it off. Now, of course, I could set it to where I got to swipe up, but I just hate doing that. Okay? Now, I like to see my notifications. Speaking of notifications, 2 different always on displays. Now, I'll show you in the settings real quick. This is my always on display. And now, of course, that's me right there looking like a douchebag. But you can have the full screen always on display. And yes, you will get all your notifications. Now, if you don't like that, you can have the always on display that looks like this. Let me show you how it looks on my other Vivo phone. You can have it where it looks like this. And you're going to get all your notifications with the icons. How dope is that? You see Facebook, Gmail, YouTube. It looks exactly the same on this phone right here. Okay, now I know somebody's going to ask, does this phone work in the USA? Okay, now I got the Chinese version. If I swipe down once, you see AT&T. Okay, there's I'll turn off Wi-Fi. Okay, now I'm getting down in my basement. I'm getting 4G, full AT&T services. Now, let's do a little test. Let me pick out the phone real quick. All right, let's do a little text message. I'm going to put Europe. Okay, I just sent a little message. Bang, look at that. Now you see you got the little, and that's how the notification is going to look. It's going to, now if you use this format, it's going to stack, it's going to look just like an iPhone. As opposed to using this format right here, where it's going to come in and you're going to get the little icons like that. So it's your choice which one you want to use. Like all these notifications. You can have it look like this, or you can have it stack up like this. Bang. All right, so let's go through some of the basics. Let's swipe over once. Now, with the Chinese version, there's no Google homepage. Now, if you want to see Google, just press Google, okay? Press Google, and there it is. Oh, look at that. That's the Oppo that's coming up tomorrow. We got one of those too. All right, but if you swipe over once, you can add more of these. They call it kits, the origin kits. Now, with the Chinese version, it's a lot of Chinese kits, that you're not going to really be interested in. But they do have some cool ones. Okay, the ones I'm using like weather, voice recorder, battery percentage, okay, just a basic clock. And if you don't like some of these, you can just delete them. Now, of course, you will get a lot of top news, but the top news is going to be a lot of Chinese stuff. Okay, it's not even coming up right now, but, matter of fact, let me turn my Wi-Fi back on since I'm down here in the basement, down here dwelling. I'm a basement dweller. All right, check it out. So now let's swipe over now, Android 16. So all of the juicy Android 16 widgets, everything is looking nice and smooth. All right, let's go to swipe now. If you swipe down, here's all your quick toggles. So you got your focus mode. Very Apple-ish. Okay, it looks very Apple-ish. If you go to add more, okay, you got ultra gaming mode, visual enhancements, of course, NFC, Android Auto built into it. Okay, reverse wireless charging. Everything is here. Now, this is a serious question. Do y'all like it when I go through the settings or not? I was thinking about skipping the settings, but here's my ideology on the settings. Here's my thoughts on going through the settings. If you don't like to see the settings, just skip it. I hate to not do it, and somebody who's getting ready to drop $900 is like, damn, I wanted to see the settings. But hit me up in the comments and let me know, do y'all care about the settings or not? Okay, now personally, I think if I'm getting ready to spend my money, I want to see some of the settings. I ain't got to see all of them, but I want to see some of them. Okay, so like more connections. You see VPNs, private DNS. You see you got Android Auto. All right, shoes getting ready to act up again. You see Android Auto right there. Okay, Xiaomi, which I'm waiting for. NFC, Vivo Share. You got walkie-talkie. Okay, so if you know somebody else with a Vivo phone, you got the built-in walkie-talkie. Let's see, notifications. Now, a lot of this stuff we don't have to see. Now, here's one thing. A lot of people are using this set edit app and all of that to get the notifications on your always on display. You don't got to do all of that. All right, you don't got to do all of that. You just got to go to each notification, make sure you turn on auto start, and go to each notification. Each notification, and it has to be, you have to activate each one individually with the Chinese phones. All right, same thing with Oppo, same thing with Xiaomi. Okay, you got to turn auto start on, because think about it. You ever picked up, if you don't have auto start on, right? You ever pick up your phone and then you do something like you go to Facebook and then all of a sudden you start getting all your Facebook notifications. You go to Instagram, all of a sudden now you're getting all your notifications. You got to turn on auto start, so this way it's checking for your notifications in the background. Now that will use a lot more battery, but who cares about battery? You want your notifications. All right, so let's see. Anything else we need to see? Sound and vibration. Okay, now. Sound and vibration. I know y'all getting tired of me doing this shit, but you got dual stereo speakers, okay? You got dual stereo speakers. Now, keep in mind, I know y'all tired of me roasting this iPhone, but not me. I'm not tired of roasting this shit because I spent $1,300 on this. I'm going to roast this shit until the new one comes out. Dual stereo speakers, okay, for $900, ultra wide angle camera. This phone is killing this phone in every department. And some of y'all actually defending this purchase. It's amazing. I'm going to keep roasting. Whoever that banana head that left that comment, oh, okay, Floss, it's getting old. Yeah, it is getting old. And you're going to keep seeing this shit. That's the only reason I'm not selling it, just like I keep doing this. I keep bringing this shit out. This shit's spawning. It's going to spawn out of the side of my channel every time I can. Notifications, sound volume, look at this. Dual stereo speakers that sound nice and loud and vibrant. You got the sound quality and effects. Okay, so you got super resolution. Woo! Okay, now look. Hold on, watch this. That's how it sounds. After. Okay, now, it might be hard to hear on camera, but definitely turn that on. Sound customization. Okay, plug in your headphones, go crazy. Spatial audio, you know what I mean? This is crazy. All right, this is great. Audio redirect. So if you got a Bluetooth speaker, this way you can have your music playing from your Bluetooth speaker and your notifications going off on your phone, not your Bluetooth speaker. These are things that you need to be aware of. You got your haptic feedback, okay? Now, I can't go through all of the settings because these phones have a plethora of settings. Okay, here's your dark mode, auto brightness. Okay, you got font styles and size, screen colors. Okay, now I keep mine on bright toward the cool side. Screen resolution. Now, that's the only thing missing. No quad HD display. So that's what we got to wait for the Ultra, for that quad HD display. But if you don't care about quad HD display, the 200 and the 300. Wait till you see the camera, bro. Wait till you see the camera. Okay, so I'm going to leave mine on UHD. Screen refresh rate, 120 hertz. You can leave it on smart if you want. Okay, home screen and wallpapers. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Always on display. You see? Now, if I want to, I could do the partial always on display, and that's going to look exactly like this. This is partial always on display. Even though it's a big, giant pattern, that's partial. So you got that big pattern. That's the one right there. Now, some of these you got to download, but your Star Adventures, that's the big ones. You got Beauty of Humanity. Okay, and I love how they make it where you got to download it. So this way it's not just eating up all your memory with all of these always on displays that half of them you're never going to use. No, you got to download them. Okay, you got Sensory, Origin, and you got more. Now, if you go to more AOD styles, go to the theme market, which you have to log in for, which I'm not going to do. But I like to have the full screen always on display. I think that one looks better. Okay, now for wallpapers, you can select from your albums. You got your AI Painter, Origin OS. You got your glowing flowers, earth contours, lights, mountain and sea. You got firework moments, versatile graphics. Here's my favorites, the live wallpapers. Now, this is the one I'm using right now. It looks something like this. You see that? That's kind of dope. Now, what was this? This looks like the water, some sand and water. Let's see. Okay, the waves right here. Now, let's see how long it takes to actually download this. Okay. Look at that. Okay, it's kind of a slow download with this one, but you get the idea. Look at big, bright ones like this that actually move around. I like that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that to my home screen and keep it pushing. Okay, now that one is downloading in the background. I kind of like that waves, but I'll come back to that. Static wallpapers, you got kinetic wallpapers. Okay, now these ones, again, these actually move. This right here, this look like, what's that game that y'all be playing? Oh, now this one, I think I'm using that on this one. Let me see, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I'm using a similar one. Okay, look, see? Oh, these phones don't get updates. You sure about that? I just powered this one in a fresh update right now. Okay, so trust me, you get updates. Let's see the kinetic wallpapers. You see notifications popping in on time. All right, so that's pretty much it. Let me see. Let's go back to that live. Let's see. Let's go back to that live. Sure. I'm gonna leave this beach one. I like this one. We'll do home screen on this one. All right. She was want me to start with her. I'm not gonna do it. All right. Let's see how that beach looks. Okay. I thought I would see more movement in that one. It doesn't like. I don't see a lot of movement. I don't know how I feel about that. I like this one too, though. All right, but we'll do that we'll come back to those. Sometimes I'll be forgetting that I'm shooting a live video. I'm just having fun talking to y'all. Hey man, just have a drink and relax, man. Shut the F up. All right, let's do home screen. I'm kidding. Talk. You can talk. All right, let's see. That's wallpapers. Let's see lock screen. Okay, now you see, you got system style, downloaded styles, posters. Okay, look, you see, all the notifications don't come in on time. They do. You just gotta start them. You got your icons, exquisite, rounded corners, sizes, again, more themes, system styles. Now, this is the part right here, dynamic effects. There's so many different dynamic effects to choose from. You see your home screen transitions, the way you unlock the phone, okay, ambient lights. Okay, now y'all see I got the big ambient light right here. But you see you can have different effects. You see how it goes around the screen like that? I like the big rainbow one, the big zest one. Super zesty. You got fake face animations, fingerprint animations. Oh, look at this. They actually got some color ones. All right, so let's get and apply that one. More different ones to download. Okay, charging. This is when you're charging it up, different animations. You see, and this is the kind of stuff that I like, okay? I like to have a whole bunch of different choices. My phone don't got to look like yours. Screen off effects, other effects, okay? Bunch of different dynamic effects. Anything else we see? Let's see, home screen. Okay, we went through those already. Apps. Again, when you go to apps, just turn everything on. You got face unlock, fingerprint sensor. You got smart unlock, okay? You got a full security suite. Now, let me see. We're just gonna wipe this down, okay? The little cat hairs on there. Okay, you got your Find My, you got blocking, payment safe, pop-up controls. Okay, nice little security suite right there. You got your privacy. Okay, turn your mic, turn your camera off. You got your RAM, RAM and storage. Yeah, I love that word RAM, yeah. All right, here's my RAM and storage right there. Battery. Okay, now you can put it on battery saver, balance, or boost mode. Okay, boost mode. Take advantage of that MediaTek 9500. Okay, battery percentage. Just display it outside like that. Background power control. Okay, all that good stuff. Then you got Blue AI. Nothing to really see there. Ultra gaming mode. Okay, nothing to really see there with that. Digital well-being, monitor your scumbag activity, wallets and payments. Shortcuts, you got split screen, multitasking, small windows. You got the smart sidebar, which if you turn that on, I'll do that real quick for you. Let's do the smart sidebar. Turn that on. Okay. Now if I hold, bang, get my apps right there just like that. And I can add or delete as many apps as I want. I'm going to go ahead and leave that on. Okay. And that's pretty much it for that. Accessibility. If you're hearing or visually impaired, all of the settings there. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Let's go to, matter of fact, okay, you got your system updates. Okay, now this is Origin OS 6. This is just, I just got an update for Origin OS 5. So this, and I haven't turned this phone on in a while, so there's probably a bunch of updates that's going to be popping up during this video. Okay, let's see. Let's go to About Phone. Okay, Dimensity 9500, 256, 12 gigs of RAM, 6,500 watt. Now, this 6,510 milliamp battery, it depends on the market. This is a Chinese version. The global version might have a different battery, and it's Android 16. Other than that, okay, pretty smooth, pretty dope phone experience. Let's check some of the web browsing speeds. Go to apple.com. Look how fast this processor is, bro. You know, we at the pinnacle. I don't see how they're going to get any faster. Like, how could these processors get faster? I mean, it's crazy. This is the full website. Look at that. 120 hertz refresh rate. If I swipe down, swipe over, here's all my notifications. Let's get in. Swish those up out of there. Now, for these, we could do small window. Push it to the side. Open up Facebook. Okay. Greasy ass feet. Open up Facebook like that. Okay. Now, let's do split screen multitasking. Let's do Instagram on the bottom. Okay, so there's Facebook and Instagram at the same time. Who that? Look at Amaya. Look at Amaya. All right, of course, we can swap. Just like that. Okay, let me get a like Amaya's photo. I didn't even see that. 2 hours ago, I'm late. Okay, swipe down. Go back to Google. Float this around. Just like that. Exit out of everything. Bang. So excellent web browsing speeds. Everything open. Close everything up. Just like that. All right, so now let's test out the dual stereo speakers. Of course, I got the official Flossy Carter sound test by my homeboy Mark Rebier. Here we go.
Yo, sound test, time for sound test. Everybody shut your mouth, time for sound test. Time to test that quality of sound test. How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound now? How's it sound now? Does it sound big? Does it sound loud?
How's the bass, baby? How's the treble on it? How's it sound now? How's it sound now?
That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. Sound test. That's a sound test, baby. That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. How's the sound on that shit? God damn it, holla.
Nice and loud. You hear that bass?
How's the sound, white shoes? How's the sound on it? How's the sound, baby? That's a sound test.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Rebier. Excellent sounding speakers. Okay, $900, excellent sounding speakers on your X300 Pro. All right, so now let's take a look at this 6.78-inch AMOLED display with up to 4,500 nits brightness. Check this out. Let's go full screen. Look how beautiful that is. Excellent viewing angles. Minimum reflectivityness. You hear them speakers? This is how it's going to look like when you're watching your videos. Beautiful. Basically bezel-less. Look how thin those bezels are. Little cutout for your front-facing camera. Other than that, all display. Let's keep it moving. All right, so now let's try a little gaming. We got Asphalt Unite. Now I made it to a new event. So let's try this one out for the first time together. We got a new beamer. Now I never seen this level yet. All right, let's get it, y'all. Oh, look at this. I gotta start playing this game more often. I'm so used to that first level. You got some better graphics now. Okay, hold up. Woo, let's get it. Woo! Okay, I might have to actually upgrade my car. I should have took that up a level. All right, it is what it is. All right, I still got it though. Ooh, let's go. Pardon me, sir. Had to get him up out of there. Oh, my man is racing right here though. Okay, I need that ramp. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! That was a calculated risk right there. Look at that. Now this is the MediaTek Dimensity 9500. So of course, no lag. Woo! Got a notification. Ooh, okay, let's go. Now I notice these levels are a little longer now. Sorry about that, y'all. Let's see. Hold up. All right, this is the finish right here coming up. Let's get it. All right. There it is. Now let me turn this down. This game was actually kind of fun. All right, anyway. Again, $900 right here, man. This phone is such a beast. Now, we're going to talk more about the 9500 processor in a minute. But like I said, no issues gaming with this. Speakers, display, everything is great. All right, so now we got to talk about my favorite feature of this phone, the camera. Okay? Vivo makes the best phone cameras. The Zeiss lenses are the absolute best. Let's go through the different shooting modes. Okay, so you got snapshot, okay, with a bunch of different focal lengths. You got landscape and night. Now this will automatically switch. You don't have to keep switching to night mode. When it's dark outside, it'll automatically switch to night. You can do wide angle all the way up to 100 times zoom. 100 times zoom at night. Now you got portrait mode. You got 24, 35, 50, 85, and 135. Look at all the different focal lengths. Now you got your regular photos. You got ultra wide angle lenses. Okay, you see how this phone is just gonna spawn right into the frame. Ultra wide angle lenses, not like this piece of shit right here. Ultra wide. You got regular. Okay, and you can zoom all the way up to 100 times. And you also got super macro. Now for videos, like I said, you could do 8K at 30, 4K at 60 or 120, and of course 30. Now for video, you can zoom all the way up to 20 times. You got portrait video. This is going to be a cinematic mode, okay? Wide angle, up to 20 times zoom, and you got more. So you got panorama, ultra HD documents, slow motions. You got stage. All right, if you go to a concert, you got time lapse. You got regular pro mode, food, spatial camera. Okay, spatial camera, just like Apple. Let's do a quick shot with. Hold on, watch this. Okay, let's watch this. I'm gonna show y'all. Okay, I'll show you that one. We got shoes right here. I want to get a quick shot. Watch this. Hold up. Let's go to more real quick. Okay, so you got spatial camera, you got scan, super moon, high resolution, and your telephoto extender. Now, if you buy the little accessory, telephoto extender. Now, let's get a quick shoe shot real quick. Now, if y'all see, I did one off camera, but look at this. Look at that photo. Look at that photo. Now, do I want to take a chance and activate shoes? Let's do it. Psst. All right, shoes. Hold up. Why you gotta be so close all the time, bro? Let's see. Look at that. All right, a little close up. Look at Shoe's nose right there. Look at the details. The details on this. Let's see if I can do one more. All right. Oh, look at that one. Look at this shot. Look at this shot right here, bro. Look at this shot. Now, this is point and shoot. Point and shoot. Look at the determination. Look at the hunger. The vengeance. Look at the vengeance in those eyes. I love it. Now, I want to show y'all one more thing. Let me show you real quick. Hold up. All right, so we're gonna try the spatial camera. Okay. Now look at the shot. Now, if you put on you see the spatial camera takes the 2 shots like that. So when you put on your VR, you're gonna get the spatial photos. Now, of course, with the iPhones, I will say this. You see that spatial photo? You see how it's moving like that? The iPhones do have the superior spatial photos. I can't really cook this phone as much as I want to because at the end of the day, this phone is starting to grow on me. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I'm just mad at the price. But there it is. Now, I want to show you something. What about the zoom? What about super zoom? Watch this. Watch this. Now, for my zoom test, bro, look at the photos. Look at the photos. So for my zoom test, I'm all the way down the block from this school. Then I'm trying to zoom in on that little sign. Look at the sign. Look at the sign. Now, I got to be totally honest with you. Look at that. I got to be honest with y'all. Look at the X200. Look at the same shots with the X200. The X200 almost looks better, yep. Look at the X200. The X200 shots, look at bro. Look at the shots on the X200, bro. This camera right here is just incredible. Now, what I like to do is take a whole, look at that. I like to take a whole bunch of different shots like that because I don't want to just go off one shot. So I try to get the best one possible. Look at that. This is what you call passing the zoom test. Now I think I did something. I did even more. Look at this one. Yeah, now this is what I'm saying. Okay, so it depends on the lighting. It depends on the lighting. Okay, yeah, they're about the same. They're about the same. It depends on the lighting. Oh, look at this one too. Look, no discolorization at all. All right, shoes. Okay, look at the shots. Look at the sky. Now, here's where this phone shines at. Let me show you something. Look at the night photos. Look at the night photos. Now, one of the things I noticed, let me see, do I have the same night photo on this? This is why people ask me all the time, oh, why you always taking the same photos? This is why. This is why you take the same photos. So now when I want to compare, now I noticed with the X300, they go a little bit harder with the bluing of the sky. But look at this. These are two amazing cameras. This is the perfect example of why I like to take the same photos over and over. So you can kind of see the difference. Now here's one that I take this basketball court. At the basketball court. This gives me now let me see. Looking at the basketball court. Now it could be the lighting, but it looks like the 200 is better in some ways though. But both of these are just, oh my God, now this one is better. Yeah, both of these cameras are just insane. But don't take my word for it. Take a look at these test pictures and videos for yourself. Now let me show you another one of my favorite features, the IR blaster. Now as you can see, I got my Sony TV remote already set up, but if you want to, you can add more. So we'll do add manually. You got air conditioners, TVs, projectors, amps, cameras, your water heater, okay, your lights, anything that has a remote control, you can use your phone as a universal remote. Now let me show you how I use mine upstairs in the office. All right, so I'm sitting up in the office. I just finished working. Now I want to turn off all of my TVs using one phone. Okay, so let's start off with the Samsung TVs. Just like that. Another one. Just like that. Now we'll switch over to LG TV. Press the button. Just like that. And now let's switch over to Sony TV. Press the button. Just like that. The IR blaster is so clutch for me. This is a major go. All right, so now let's do the RDA test. Regular daily activities. Now you just dropped $900 for a brand new phone. Let's see how it works in the real world. Now you do have wireless charge, so let's check this wireless charge animation. Look at that. Beautiful animation. Now watch this. I'm gonna do wired charging. Look at that. Now I can have this for separate animations. Okay. Keep in mind you got 90-watt fast charge and 40-watt fast wireless charging. So you don't have to charge this up at night. Just go to bed. When you wake up in the morning, okay, plug your phone in, just like that. Shit, shower, and shave. Your phone is going to be at 100%. Okay, so now let's check the biometrics. Pick up the phone, just look at it. Bang, instant. Fingerprint sensor, instant. You see the animation? I switched from that glass effect to that little red fire. You see that red fire? Y'all see that? Bang, just like that. Nice live wallpapers, okay? Action button. Press and hold it. Put my phone in silent mode. Press and hold it again. Got on a ring. Double press, blind white shoes. Okay. All right, here we go. First thing I like to do when I wake up, check the weather. Okay, here we go. 52 degrees, okay? Getting cold out here in the New York City streets, okay? Halloween this weekend. I'm going to be out of town, but it is what it is. Next, let's go to Google, okay? Get a little refresh and see what's going down on Google. Shoes head right by, I'm using Shoes face as a kickstand. All right, let's see. We got Avatar Legends. Okay, let's see. We got the Suti phone backs. I got mine coming in soon. Motorola got the X70. Okay, now that looks very Motorola-ish. Sennheiser, earbuds on sale. Black Friday coming up, y'all. It's time to go shopping. Now, everybody been asking me about the Sennheiser headphones. I'm going to talk about that because I got those coming this week. So we're going to do that video this week. Okay, let's see another little pool game right here. Now, one thing I will say, look at MKBHD, got a little message right there. All right. One thing I will say is, with the Chinese version, you don't have the Google circle to search. So you got this. Okay, you see the you got this. Now this is, you do have, I'm gonna exit out of that. You see, you got the Chinese version, but it's not the same. But you need an account to use the Chinese search. Same thing with the long press. What time is it? You see, it's in Chinese. That's the only thing about buying a Chinese phone. Like, some of the cool features you're going to miss. When the global version of this phone comes out, I am jumping on this immediately. Imagine the global version with the Gemini built into the side. Okay, now, of course, you can use the Gemini app. You don't have to, you could just use it like this. Google right there. Or you can just download the Gemini app. Let's see, do I have it? Of course, you got to spell it right. Yeah, I got it right here. So you can use Google Gemini. It's just not, it's going to be exactly the same. And you got Gemini Live.
Hi. All right, let's start chatting whenever you're ready.
See, there's the Gemini Live. Watch this. What's this?
Okay, I see a close-up view of the back of a smartphone, which looks like it has a circular camera module.
No. What's this right here?
One is a bluish-purple color. What would you like to show me?
All right, what's this right here?
That's a very cute tabby cat with brown and black stripes. It seems to be relaxing on a table near some sort of electronic device. What's his name?
That's White Shoes, the infamous.
I don't see any white shoes in the frame. I see a cat's tail on the table and the back of a smartphone. Could you point out where the shoes are?
No, okay, hold up. You see the shoes right there, white shoes?
Oh, I see them now. The cat's paws, which are white, are what you meant by white shoes. They do look very clean. What about?
You know what I'm saying? I F with Gemini. I F with Gemini. All right, so that's the Google homepage. Oh, I forgot I'm on a Chinese phone. All right, so that's the Google homepage. Look at the refresh rate. Who seen that Dodgers game last night? I didn't see it, but my girl was rage texting me all night until they won. You. She was nervous. I got the Ray-Ban glasses. We got a lot of products coming in this week. But look at that. That's Ben Stiller. Bro, I'm getting old. Everybody getting old, including me. Yeah? Look at that. Refresh rate. Do a one swipe. That's what I like to see. All right, now watch. I'm gonna clear my notifications. All right, now keep your eye on the top right there. You're gonna see notifications coming in. So you don't gotta keep refreshing for notifications. I just want y'all to see that because people be thinking I'm lying when I say that. All right. Anyway, and also people were saying, oh, you can't get the always on display notifications. Bro, all right, let me see. I already cleared this one, but you'll see. I'll let you see when they pop up. All right, next thing we like to do, listen to some music. Woo! Mobb Deep Taj Mahal. This is my song, bro. Yo, anybody who was out there in the early 2000s, this is one of them songs that this song could have been blend right into the early 2000s. I love it. All right, let's do a little work. Let's go to little Gmails real quick. I do my little work segment of the day. Yes, sir. Thanks. Okay. Hit send. Bang, just like that. Now, what I like to do is open this up as a small window, push it to the side. Okay, that's my Gmails. I can come back to that at any time. All right. Next, let's see. Let's do some more social media. Let's take it over to Facebook. Okay, now while I'm on Facebook, this is my niece right here. Say I'm on Facebook. Okay, and look, Ice Giant, what's this? Protect your Galaxy Watch? Woo, hold up. Why they got the big pointers on that one, yeah? Why they got the big pointers on that one? Nah, bro. I gotta hit up Ice Giant. See, now I can just open my email. I can find Ice Giant email and just send them a quick email just like that. Look at the big pointers on that. Bro, what is that? Why is that square though? Hold up. Let me turn this shit down. Why is that square though? Oh, that's I forgot the Galaxy Watch is a little bit squarish now. I'm so used to rocking this monstrosity right here. Like I haven't even rocked my Galaxy Watch anymore. I'm rocking this big shit right here. Anyway, okay. That's Ice John. I gotta set a reminder. Hold on. See, this is what I'll be using the iOS for shit like this. Hold on, watch this. This fucking iPhone. Remind me to hit up Ice Giant. I need that new bezel. Okay, you know, that's how I use the iPhone for. All right, let's see anything else we need to see on Facebook. Now, one quick side note. I know y'all think I'll be talking shit on Apple a lot. Shout out to my man Cody. I just met Cody earlier. I was in UPS. I had to ship off a phone that I sold in UPS, right? And the dude behind me online was like, yo, Flossy? I turned around. He was like, yo, I watch your videos. I'm like, yo, what up? What's your name? He's like, yo, my name is Cody. We start talking. He went in his pocket. He was like, yeah, I got the iPhone 17 Pro Max. I went in my pocket. I was like, yeah, me too. He was like, yo, I thought you only use Galaxy phones. I thought you don't like iPhones. I don't know why y'all think I don't like iPhones. This is the phone that I have in my pocket basically on a daily basis. All right, I got nothing against iPhones. I just got something against this piece of shit right here. All right, let's who this now? Is this Halloween costumes? Let's see. Yo, it's kind of what y'all going for Halloween? Yo, what y'all dressing up for Halloween? Yo. All right, anyway, this is my guy right here. He live around the corner from me. Yo, who seen the verses? Yo, Mia X and Juvenile. They stole the show on that verses of the No Limit versus Cash Money. Who y'all think won? I think No Limit won. When Master P did Bout It, I was literally standing up like, ah. Okay, anyway, calm down, bro. Calm down. Nobody even seen that shit. Calm down. All right, let's see. Naughty by Nature right here. There's my man Vinny. Yeah, shout out to Vinny. My guy right there. All right, so this is how your Facebook is gonna look. All right, don't be these dudes. All right, now they gotta be. Don't be these dudes. Yeah, I seen this video the other day. Don't be these dudes up in jail having a seafood boil out of the toilet. Nah, bro. Nah, keep your freedom and go to McDonald's and get the 99-cent menu, bro. I'll take that all day. All right, people I may know, Jordan. I may know you. Okay, all right. Now let's see. The golden era. That versus was crazy. All right, here we go. All right, now we got these coming. I'm gonna probably do these tomorrow. I want to do these before I go out of town because everybody been asking me about them. I just got them in the mail. I would like to do that video. All right, so here's how your Facebook is gonna look. Let's keep it moving. All right, next. All right, first. Next, let's take it over to. Let's go to X. Okay. Got the Red Magic. Y'all see I'm stalking Red Magic page, you know what I'm saying? Let's go to the mentions. All right. Make a video about this after. Oh, come on, bro. Now, the thing is, I'm going out of town, so I'm not going to order. I'm going to order it on Wednesday because it's probably going to come on Monday. So next week for sure, y'all. For sure. Everybody who want to see the Redmi K90, next week for sure. Now, I don't know if I'm getting the Porsche edition. Okay, because the regular one is $700. This is $1,000. I don't know if I'm getting the Lamborghini one. No, I don't know about that. I'm probably just gonna get the basic blue because I'm a basic bitch. I'm getting basic bitch blue. All right, let's see. This or the iPhone Air. Look, bro. Hold up. Let's see. Samsung unveiled the trifold phone. Ooh, the trifold phone, this or the iPhone Air. Look at it. You see? Yeah, you see? Y'all making me do this, man. Y'all making me do this, yeah. I want to stop roasting, but y'all making me do this, yeah. What kind of gifts we got? Now, why I got to take it straight to the I miss you gifts, yeah? Let's see. We got an oh my God. I'll hit him with the oh my God. Why not? All right, let's see. Loving my Monarch Pro for the 17 Pro Max. The carbon fiber makes it look even better. No doubt. Shout out to Dante. I love when I make a video on a product and somebody goes out and buy it and they actually like it. Now, people have been asking me for the Taurus cases. I shot a Taurus case video. I'm going to post it, I guess, one of these days, but this Taurus case right here is fire. This is what I'm using in my personal life. Let's see. This was 12 years ago. That's a long bit something. Look at Ferdy. Look at Ferdy. Been subscribed since for 12 years ago. Look at this. iPhone, what's that? iPhone 5 unboxing. Look at me in front of the camera. Look like a fucking idiot. Shout out to my man Ferdy, yo. You know what I'm saying? Let me get it like that. Now, if y'all want to be in my YouTube video, just tweet me. Just tweet me and y'all can be in my YouTube videos. Let's see. When is the 17 Pro Snyder Cut coming? I'm shooting that on Thursday. I'm dropping that before I go on vacation. Redmi Note 12. You see, I love how, and this is why I love y'all, man. Let me talk for a minute. I love this community, man. I love this community, and I love y'all. I love how whenever y'all see something new, y'all be like, nah, man, yo, Floss, check this out. I love that. Even though, all of this shit I already seen, but I love how y'all send it to me, man. I'm getting emotional back here, man. Are you planning to post your review on the Pixel Watch 4? I never bought a Pixel Watch 4, bro. I hate Pixel Watches. Yeah. All right, so look, I'm not going to reply to everybody live right now, but let's see. A lot of violence. You've been warned. What is this? Hold on. What's going on with violence? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yo, because anybody who's seen this video, y'all see me and Shoes going at it? Yeah, Shoes, man. They talking about you, yeah. They talking about you. All right, anyway. All right, so we'll come back to that. All right, so that's how your X is going to look. Now, if y'all keep seeing those rainbow lines, now that's just something that I like because I'm a zest goblin. But y'all don't have to do that. You can have solid colors if you want. All right? And again, as you can see, notifications coming in. I'm not refreshing nothing. All my apps been running in the background. I'll actually close them just so y'all can see. So everything is closed, and we'll get rid of the notifications. Okay, so the only one you see right there is the weather. All right, next, let's see. Let's take it to TikTok. Oh, nah. Okay. She was like, that's it? That's it? Now, I already seen a video of that same chick getting knocked the F out. So she look at Amaya. Amaya went to the Skincare Academy. Amaya be outside living life, bro. Amaya be outside. Look at Amaya be outside living life, doing it up. I ain't get no invite, but hey, do your thing, yo. Do your thing. Let's see. Dart. I heard Dart got hurt. I'm not even effing with the Giants this year, man. Like, the Giants lost again, man. This is my man. He do look like that dude that play in Star Wars. I forgot his name, but he do look like him. I give him that. He got hurt, so it's over. Look at AI. This is what I want to see from AI. I want to see like all type of look at Obama versus Trump. Why Obama's giving him a wedgie? AI is fun for trolling. I don't know if y'all been following 50 Cent, but 50 is trolling right now with AI. It is so funny. All right, anyways, my boy hair more wavy than the ships in the Navy. All right, that's what my mom used to say about my hair when I used to have my waves. She used to be like, your hair more wavy than ships in the Navy. I can't even look at you too long. I fuck around and get seasick. I used to be like, no doubt. All right, anyway. All right, these are those lights. I peeped those already. What is this? Oh yeah, I had that at World 35. They be having a little bubble drink like that. I have one of those. Shit is delicious. All right. Anyway, so here's how your TikTok is gonna look. Oh, that looks like a Pixel. She got a Pixel phone right there. When you in the tech game, y'all notice because y'all nerds like me. You ever look at other people's phones and judge them based on their phone and be like, all right, you see somebody with a Pixel, you be like, oh okay. He one of them. He one of the Google gangsters. You see somebody with a Xiaomi phone, you be like, oh, that's one of them Xiaomi warlords right there. I do that corny. I'm corny like that. Or you can eat lobster. Okay. All right. Let's see. 52 years old. All right. Okay. Look at that bed right there. That got to be an AI bed with his big ass. Okay. Now. Okay. 8-pound burger. 8-pound burger. I like these eating videos, man, because I can't do it, so I like to see other people do it. All right, anyway, so that's that. Oh, y'all seen this? Hold up, y'all seen this one? Watch the head, yeah. Watch this. Oh no! See, I seen a different one. I seen a different one yesterday where they just got hit in the head. It was I don't know why I'm laughing. It wasn't that funny, but anyway. All right, so that's that. Let's do one more. Let's take it. You see, I got an Instagram notification. Got a noti right here. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to Instagram. Matter of fact, let's go to YouTube. All right. Oh, look, there it is. Look at the Master P. Yo, this part right here, did y'all see this? Yo, when Master P started dancing, I was literally standing up dancing too. I'm not gonna get copyrighted for that, so let me just turn that off. But yo, when Master P started dancing, I was like, yo, hold up. I'm going in too, bro. All right, let's try a video. Picture in picture. Okay. Everything works. Exit out of that. All right, so now let's take it over to the gram. Let's make sure, okay. Family show. As you know, my gram be opening up right to the family show moments. Let's see. Let's see if P was online popping it. Oh, this is old one. Let's see that old. Fans speculate that. Let's see. Let me see. Fans speculate that Birdman, shout out YB. All right, so this is a new one. I might have to save that and come back to that. All right. Hot or Not, Erica Banks. That big ass BBL, yeah. I ain't really feeling those BBLs, bro. What y'all think about the BBL? BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. Let's see, Jay-Z, my man Hove. Okay, everybody. It's gonna be a lot of shenanigans for Halloween. I guarantee you, especially with the internet. They should have never gave you no internet, bro, because y'all don't know how to act, yo. Look at this. Yeah, y'all gonna be doing a lot of shenanigans. There's gonna be a lot. Let's see. Xbox, they said the console wars is over. PlayStation Ben won. I got these. Now, I was going to post a review on these, but the sound quality ain't that great. It's kind of gimmicky. Let me know if y'all want to see the Morning Blue headphones. I was going to give them to Amaya. I got these. The sound quality ain't really that great. It's really kind of gimmicky. I don't know. Let me know if y'all want to see this. All right, Cash. Okay, Cash Doll. All right, Cash Doll. Okay. Let's see. This is the girl. Y'all remember the Players Club? This is the girl from the Players Club. She was such a G in that movie. It was crazy. Look, 6'9" on a run right now, on a generational internet run right now. Can't hate him. Can't really hate. Let's see, Elon Musk. What's he talking about? All right, he's doing Elon Musk things. All right, Elon Musk doing Elon Musk things. Cameron takes legal action against J. Cole. What? Oh, over that song. Wow, get out of here. Damn, man, you should have left it for the culture, man, because J. Cole bodied that song. Look at this. Let's see. Why you look like he about to give him the supreme wedgie? The cops. I hate when the cops be holding you by the back of your pants like that. Yo, I got to tell y'all a story. When I do them, everybody been asking me about the giveaway. I'm announcing the giveaway too before I leave. I'm the giveaway winner. I got to tell you the story when this cop gave me the supreme wedgie. Yeah. This cop tried to give me a wedgie in front of my girl. I was with my girl at the time. The cop tried to give me a wedgie, yo, back in the days. Yo. Trying to embarrass me. Yo. It worked too, yo. Hurry up. All right, anyway, so here's how your Instagram is gonna look. Y'all seen Hov the other night? They were asking him about Bad Bunny in the Super Bowl. He was like, man, keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. All right. So this is how your Instagram is gonna look. Hurry up. Okay. Y'all see this? Yeah. They don't fuck around here. The White House is not effing around this year. All right. Full gemstone Rolexes. Ooh, let's see what we got here. Ooh, we got a few joints right here. Ooh, look at that one. Okay. I'm a watch guy, so I gotta look at this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right, anyway, so that's how your Instagram is gonna look. Let's keep it moving. And again, all the notifications popping up. I'm not refreshing YouTube. Everything's gonna come in. Everything works. Okay, let's do one more. All right, shoes. See if I get one more quick shot. Psst, psst, psst. Your shoes. Okay, here it is. Yeah, here it is. Let's see if we get. Look at that. This is what I like about these phones. Point and shoot. You don't got to go to pro mode. You ain't got to go to settings and all that. Just point and shoot. Take a whole bunch of shots, and you're going to find one that you love, though. You're going to, oh, look at that. Look at that. You're going to find one that you love. So what I do is I just put it on like this. Take a bunch of shots. You'll wait for the little processing right there, and look at that. Now, let me see something real quick. Watch this. This is the Ultra. Look at the Ultra, bro. Let's go to portrait mode on the Ultra. This is why I say this is the best camera phone right now, yo. Bro, look at that. You see how when it processed, you see how the color just came in on this one? Bro. Nah, bro, the Ultra. Let me show you. Let me see. I'm gonna show you my favorite. Look at this. Look at this, bro. This is just insane. Anyway, overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, okay? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving the Vivo X300 Pro a major go. When the global version comes out, I'm jumping on this super fast. Okay, now as far as the Chinese versions, all three of these are Chinese versions. You know, I don't mind the Chinese versions, but I want my Google circular search. You know, I want less bloatware. This is going to be a Chinese, a global phone. This is going to be a beast when it comes out.
Ugly toenails are embarrassing.
I don't want to see that shit at all. Okay, so again, now you got the little action button. Okay, but this color right here, the blue, let me wipe it down one more time. The blue Vivo X200, this is goated right here. The red X200 Ultra with the black sides. This is probably one of the heaviest phones that I got, but you need that weight for that camera. This is goated. And this phone right here though. Okay, X300 Pro, triple major go. Now, I got the Oppo Find X9 Ultra coming in on Thursday. So I'll try to review that before I go because I'm leaving on Friday night. So I'll try to review that before I go. If not, then that'll be my first video when I come back. We got the Red Magic. We got a bunch of phones. As far as headphones, we got the new Sennheisers. We got the B&O. We got the Status. Okay, we got the new bows. We got a lot of stuff. Also, I'm gonna announce the giveaway winner. Maybe I'll do that on Friday or Saturday or Sunday. You know, I'll shoot it and I'll post it on one of those days because since when I'm going on vacation, I don't want to leave y'all hanging and leave y'all in Flossy Carter withdrawals. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna shoot a bunch of content before I leave and slowly release it onto y'all. You know what I'm saying? This way y'all won't miss me too much when I'm going. But anyway, I'm gonna announce the giveaway winner and announce my next giveaway. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Boxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know. Stream gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah, special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat, Flossy_Carter, that's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. #salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes. Picture me rolling. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces.
Enterprise. Spock here.
Spock won the beam up.
Affirmative, Captain. Enterprise out.
Energize.
We're in a situation where everybody in the world uses technology. And if you're gonna buy some of that technology, you gotta understand certain things. Subscribe to Flossy Carter. He does reviews of all the latest technology. The iPhones, the iPads, the Galaxies, the Samsungs, whatever the fuck. The Beats by that doctor guy. And he puts his kitty cat in the videos too for you something to look at. You know, I'm an animal lover, so I like that shit. So make sure you hit the subscribe button to Flossy Carter on the YouTube, the follow button on the Instaface, and the like button on the Facelook. Because if you don't, we're gonna have a fucking problem here. A bad one. Now hit the fucking subscribe button.